What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Okay.
Cut on and missed. Good change-up right there. And we are underway.
Everybody stuck with a pitch in the test.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back at Citizens Bank
So I guess I'm hitting this.
And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Foul ball there. And that is out of play. The pitch. That one not close, and that's ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. Rip to third. Muncy sends it to first, and they get Turner for the out. Schwarber comes up to hit here. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Real easy.
And that one almost hit him. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, but he held up. On the ground, Edman. Over to the second baseman to retire the side. Back here in
Leading off for Los
Philadelphia,
Angeles,
new inning
the
getting
left fielder,
started. Now the left
Teoscar
fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Outside, ball one. Swing and a miss.
One ball. Be straight.
And that misses. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Tommy is everything.
Bottom of the inning. And
Leading
here
off
comes
for the
Alec
Phillies,
Bohm.
the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Fouled off down the right side. To the right side, Edman gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth,
Here
the
comes
first
Bryce
baseman,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ball
That's the
one,
ball.
no strikes.
1-0.
No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Out to short. Betts fires to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. late on that fastball.
No ball. One strike.
To third. Boom. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Hesung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two outs. Puts a bunt down. Harper. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order.
Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Luzardo with a throw over.
Close.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2-1.
Runner!
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. No throw. He's in there safely.
Oh, I forgot. That was you, right? But that was, I think it was me.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on the go again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
Yeah.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Ryan Wu.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. Throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now it's the second baseman,
Leading off for
Bryson
Philadelphia,
Stott.
the second baseman, Bryson. Stott.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Designated hitter.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down, and now it's Alec Bohm. That's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That is it.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
3, Bryce Harper.
In the air, left field. And that is that. Back in Seattle, and starting this one, Ranger Suarez. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's out to center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 1 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Over to first. Great pick. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, and that's just foul. Up the middle. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Batting fourth.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that one fouled off. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Wu back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. Mastrobuoni hauls it in for the out. Here's JT Realmuto,
the catcher.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now batting Max Kepler. Late with the swing there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Marsh.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Rowdy
Batting
Tellez.
sixth, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Well struck right field. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here is Miles Mastrobuoni, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. First pitch just misses. Out to center. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Trey Turner down. Flying to left his first time.
Turner.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, can't get it, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. And now they've got some speed
Kyle
on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around second is Turner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. That holds the runner at second base.
Comes through with the RBI. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And that is downstairs. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
In the air, right field. Mastroboni sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here comes
Now
Bryce
batting,
Harper.
the first baseman,
He's 0 for
Bryce
1.
Harper.
Swinging a foul out of play. Man at second. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Schwarber crosses the plate. It's an RBI single and they lead by 3. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Rio Rivas. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford
now
up next for the Mariners.
Shortstop,
Fly to center his first time.
Crawford.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Count is 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Works the number 7.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Going away. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The center fielder, number 44.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Ground ball to Bohm. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Back in Seattle, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Max Kepler at the plate.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
On the ground to the left, Williamson. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty.
Brandon
and now here is
March.
Brandon March. Swinging a foul straight back. This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez on the move, nabs it, and that is that. Bottom 4, and the batter now, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a
baseman,
solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Gets the bunt down the right side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Wu back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now he breaks his back. And it's caught for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Schwarber in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And they'll do it again. In the air, center field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, Ben Williamson. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Grounded out his first time up. And that one wrapped foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Kepler makes the catch. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And we're back. So Harper stands in.
First baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
That one ripped. Mastroboni going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's JT Realmuto. 1 for 2.
Realmuto.
Foul ball there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And off the base of the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm, number 62.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. Right side, and it goes just foul. And that's down and away. Harper on third. Real Muto at second with one away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Marsh.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it across, and Polanco is out. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Rodriguez.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Raleigh, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Hit in the air, left field. Arozarena moving under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 3.
Trey Turner.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That's to third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. And ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
First baseman, number
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
That one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The Mariners trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting,
It's the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
There's a strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. So here is Bryce
Leading off for
Harper.
the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Battling here as he fouls it away. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The right fielder, number 8,
Nick Castellanos will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Now pitching for
Gabe
the Mariners.
Spire will take over here.
Number 55.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. In the air on the infield, Tellez makes the grab, 1 away. JT Real Muto steps in.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two outs. Got him. That ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
up
And now
the
for
Mariners,
Seattle, Ben
the third
Williamson.
baseman, Ben Williamson. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 41, Joe Ross.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball
Ross
one, no strike.
measures 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And up next for
Now
Seattle,
batting,
Leo
second baseman,
Rivas.
Leo Rivas.
That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
1-0. And
No,
another ball.
inside.
Blind into right. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's
the
the Mariners
shortstop,
leadoff man,
J.P.
J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
And that's
Ball 1.
off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Out to short, Turner. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Didn't try to do too
The
much
batter,
with
number
it, just a
7.
really controlled,
Designated
simple swing.
hitter,
We don't see a whole
Jorge.
lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit
Polanco.
home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Got to
0-2
keep
the
things
count.
airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
They take the force out. That is the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
And now
for
the center
Phillies,
fielder,
the center
Brandon
fielder, number
Marsh.
16, Brandon Marsh.
Spire back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. This is
The
Bryson
batter,
Stott.
number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. And if you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss, and get through this at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number
So
7,
digging in, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Andres Munoz.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Phillies. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play. He's two outs away. Raleigh now at the plate. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Ground ball to Bohm. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Rosarena now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Marsh. And he's got it. Ball game.